And when the hurlers came along in the 20s, a little club which drew its players from about 200 houses from the arch to the pump quickly joined the aristocrats of Kilkenny hurling. The first wave of fame and glory came in the 30s when village hurlers captured county senior titles and backboned Kilkenny in one of their very greatest decades. But fame and glory slipped away, and the club faced grim days in the 40s and the 50s. Nevertheless, the real spirit of the village continued to shine, because our people loved their games and loved their heroes with a passion, and there were always hurling heroes in the village. And they were prepared to put terribly scarce resources to keep the club going. It's always difficult to run a voluntary organisation, but we must be hugely grateful to people through war times who kept the flame burning through very grim days. The good times slowly returned, beginning with the return to senior hurling in 1955, and we can proudly boast now of being the longest continuous senior club in Kilkenny at present, and we intend to make it the longest tenure as a senior club forever. The transformation of our club began in the 1960s, and with a short time we had begun to blaze a trail of achievement on the field and innovation as a genuine club serving our whole community. As you know, we were the first club in Kilkenny to capture the All-Ireland Club Senior Championship, first to capture Failing the Gale, and we continue to set records with almost 120 championships won, more than double that of any other club in the county. We've averaged 150 competitive games per year for the past 30 years. Our hurling all-stars hold more awards than any other club in Ireland, and we can look forward to many, many more. A symbol of the remarkable family commitment to Gaelic games in the village is the Larkin family, who hold 3 direct generations of All-Ireland senior hurling medals, and they're working on the 4th. We were the first club in Kilkenny to develop a major social centre in 1976-77, the first club to tour the United States in 1978, the first to develop a comprehensive juvenile coaching policy and system in the 70s that continues to set standards of coaching excellence and is the envy of clubs throughout Ireland. Don't mind us boasting a little bit tonight. All this was done thanks to truly exceptional leadership on the field of play and in the committee rooms. It would be wrong of me to single out any one of the many individuals in our history who led from the front, but you know who they are. We are truly standing on the shoulders of giants. But the greatness of our club can be attributed to another kind of leadership too, and it's one we see every day. Our greatness has always depended on our members seeing a problem to be solved and solving it, an opportunity to be taken and taking it, a job to be done and doing it, a word of praise to be spoken and speaking it, encouragement to be given and giving it. Leadership in our GAA club is about every act that good people do well and without fuss. From playing the games, holding the hurleys, showing pride in the jersey, helping out, selling a few tickets, collecting balls, cleaning the changing rooms, the myriad role of crucial roles that makes our club great. That is true leadership. And the real leaders in our club are everywhere here tonight. We've now embarked on a new phase of development, one that will guarantee magnificent facilities for ourselves, for our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. And all has been done with your help, your assistance and your support. Let's hope, God willing, that when James Stephens GAA Club come together in 2137 to celebrate 250 years of Gaelic games in the village, that they will say of the generation of us here this evening that we took the correct and brave decisions, that we show loyalty, commitment and love for our games, our people and our parish, that we put in the work, that we gathered the resources, that we produced and continue to produce great players and great committed club persons, and above all, that we had great fun in doing so. When they celebrate in 2137, and wherever Gaelic games are played and talked about now and in the future, we hope that the name of James Stephens GAA Club will be a byword and an example of all that is the best in the GAA. Let us go forward together to even greater achievements. Thank you very much.